and get ready to move. Oh, there's a recording. Just started the recording. So those of you who are joining later on, sorry, from YouTube, we're starting in toe stretch or easy pose. Just a seat at the back of your mat. It's a long inhale. Slowly exhale. You have another 5. If this is a lot, if you've been in toe stretch for this whole time, you can always come forward, take a little rest, and then get back into the shape when you're ready. Good. We have 3. It's 2. All right, take 1. I know that was a lot. We're gonna bring our hands forward, everybody, and then get set up for your puppy pose. We're gonna come to our forearms and keep our hips over our knees. So from the side, it looks like this. And let your head fall, let your head hang heavy here. Awesome, long breath. Slowly empty. Stay with me. I forgot to introduce the class we're doing today. I think most of you have taken it before. Not Sandra's husband, though. This is the Power 45, and I'll try to give you lots of options so it's not too much, okay? There's always option for rest. Good, take 1. And then really simple, you're gonna walk yourself forward until you get all the way down to your chest. We're gonna just pause in Sphinx for a second. We're gonna use this more as a transition pose than actually holding Sphinx. So we're starting with our elbows under our shoulders. And then hands come out in front of your elbows. So you're making an L shape with each arm. You're gonna bring right hand over to left elbow, left arm in front. And then let's walk our hands out. So let's walk our hands towards the back, edges of our mat, pushing into your forearms, let your head fall. Okay, 2. And then simple, you're gonna walk your hands back out. So elbows, out and hands towards the middle. We'll straighten back towards our Sphinx, and then we'll go the other way. So it's left hand to right elbow, right arm in front. Let's walk our hands out towards the edges of our mat, just opening up your shoulders before we get moving. Head falls. Yeah, notice that as you get into the pose, you'll like engage. I notice I engage my glutes a lot. And then once you get into the pose you're here, can you relax your glutes, relax your head? Good, 2 here. It's 1. Okay, walk your hands back in, elbows back out. We're gonna keep going. And then just lower yourself all the way down. I want you to tuck your toes, push into your hands, come up to table. And then from our tabletop, we're just gonna start to move. You can sway, you can circle, whatever you like to warm everything up here. Warming up our hips, our spine, our wrists. If you're circling, you'll go the other way. Good, and then come to center. Let's take it to cat-cow. As you inhale, arch your back, drop your belly, look up at the ceiling. As you exhale, push into all fours, round. Cat pose. Inhale to arch. Exhale and round. Ready? Two. Good, it's 1. All right. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit warm. We're gonna come to table, pause. I want you to take your right leg behind. We actually did this the other day in my Sculpt and Tone class. So we're gonna bring it into our power practice. Option number 1, just stay here. Keep your legs straight out. I want you to watch, I'm gonna turn to the side for a sec. Watch that your hip isn't lifting up. So, okay, rolling your hip down, hips are square. Option 2, if you want a little bit of extra, we're gonna start to take a little push up. So as you exhale, you lower. As you inhale, you lift. Good, low. Lift. Just 3 more, lower. Lift it. You're holding still or you're moving with me. It's 2. Lift. Good, it's 1. Lift up. And then we're just gonna drop these right toes down to the mat. You're gonna take your left leg up and back, step it to 3-legged dog. So left leg is up and back. You're gonna bend your left knee, heel to bum. Option to hold this. Option to roll your ankle a couple times. 2. Good, hold it. It's 1. Okay, left foot down. Let's find our downward dog. Hands, hip, shoulder width apart. Feet hip width apart. There's option there to bend your knees a lot. There's an option to pedal out, 1 foot then the other. Good, 2. Stay and empty. It's 1. Okay, walk your hands back. When you get there, it's a ragdoll. Feet stay hip width. We're gonna drop from our hips. Grab opposite elbows, just fold. 2. Stay here. It's 1. All right, hands down. Toe heel your feet to touch. Lift halfway as you breathe in. Fold and exhale. Rise all the way up. Good, bring your arms down. Inhale, reach up, look up. Bring your hands together, fold forward. Halfway. Crawl it out. Okay, crawl it out. Just come to a plank. And then from your plank, you're dropping your knees. We're back in table. One more time. You have the option to circle. You have the option to sway. Okay, let's warm up our spine. You can take a few cat-cows. Good, 2 here. It's 1. All right, back to table. Take your left leg back. You have the option to just stay, okay? You have the option to hold it. Keep your hips square. This is already lots of work, working to engage your core here. Option 2 is to take 5 little tricep push-ups with me. Big breath here at the top. As you exhale, lower. Good, inhale. Low. Lift. Good, lower. Elbows stay in. 2. Yes, that's good. 1. Low. All right, back up. We're gonna drop our left toes down. We're gonna sweep our right leg up and back and find the 3-legged dog. All right, bend your right knee. Heel to bum. You can hold here. You can roll your ankle a couple times. Beautiful, 1 breath. Empty. All right, back to downward. Take a moment here, pedal out. If you've never done downward facing dog, you're looking to make an upside down V shape with your body, okay? So it should be undeniable that your hips are the highest point here in your down dog. Sometimes I see shoulders getting up there. Try to make it so your hips are all the way up and back. Good, breathe. Looks so good. Stay for 2. Empty. All right, it's 1. Let's walk our hands back. This time right away, toe heel your feet to touch. Flat back. Fold forward. Rise. Arms down. Reach up. Hands together, fold. Halfway lift. Let's crawl it to the top. Pause in your plank, okay? It's a high plank. Belly engages. Let's drop our knees. We're gonna lower again with arms in. Lower, low push up. Back up. Back up, and then downward dog. So that's what our vinyasa looks like today. It's a little bit different. It's just a high plank to a low plank, back up to high, and then downward dog. If that's challenging for you, skip the push-up and just hold the plank. And when I call down dog, you'll go to down dog, okay? Take a breath. Get empty. All right, up to your toes now. Bend your knees, step walker, hop forward. Halfway lift. Fold and bow. Let's rise up. Arms up. Arms up, sit low. Stay here. Big toes touch, knees touch. Chest is lifted. Good, it's 1. As you exhale, hinge from your hips. Halfway lift. Now where you go. So step it back to plank. Option 1, hold your plank. Option 2, drop knees or not. It's a low push-up. Back up, high plank. Beautiful, downward dog. Take one breath. Empty here. Let's go again to your toes. Bend your knees, step, walker, hop. Flat back. Bow your chest. Let's rise up. Good, arms down. Sit low. Listen here, okay? We're gonna keep our right foot where it is. We're gonna pick up our left. Simple, simple. I want you to step your left leg behind. We're landing in a high lunge. Option to drop your knee. Hey, Tanya. Option to drop your knee. This is low lunge. Or you're with me, knee lifted. Good, 2. Stay in. 1. We're gonna hinge forward from our hips. Left hand comes down, right arm goes up. Find easy twist. Good, look up over your right shoulder. Stay and twist. Just 2. Hold it, twist. All right, it's 1. Everyone, hands to the mat. Step back to your plank. You hold or you take the push up. Back up to high. Whew. Downward dog. It's tricky. Take a breath. Get empty. Come up to your toes. Bend your knees. Step, walk, or hop forward. Flat back. Good. Bow your chest. Rise. Arms fall. Sit low. Okay, just the other side. So left foot will stay. You're gonna pick up your right leg slowly. Ooh, try. And then you step it back. It's a high lunge or a low lunge, up to you. I'm just gonna adjust. Seems like you can't see my hands. Good, breathe. Hold it. 2. Okay, 1. Let's start to hinge. Right hand comes down, left arm goes up. You can still do this with the knee down, okay? It's up to you. Breathe. Twist. 2. Good, hold it. All right, just 1. Both hands come down. We're gonna step it back to our plank. Option 1, stay. Option 2, low push up. Back up to high. Beautiful, meet in downward dog. And then everyone's gonna drop their knees. You're gonna take your knees wide, feet together. You're coming to child's pose. Okay, this is, again, our power. You have 2 options. Option 1, I want you to just stay in child's pose. Option 2, you're working with me for tricep push-ups. So we're gonna come up. We're gonna come forward. There's a little push-up. You take yourself back. Okay, come forward. Little push-up. Go back. Option to just stay in your child's pose. If you're going for the push-ups, let's keep going. I haven't decided how many. Maybe we'll do 2 more. Good, come forward. Take a push-up. Send it back. And then everyone's gonna lift up to table. From your table, find downward dog. Pedal out. Take a breath. All right, get empty. Let's come up to our toes. Bend your knees, step, walk, or hop. We're gonna add on now. Halfway lift, breathe in. Hold and empty. Rise up. Good, arms down. Sit in your chair. Right foot will stay. Pick up your left, send it back. It's your high lunge. And then right away now, hinge, easy twist. So left hand down, right arm up. Beautiful, 1 breath here. Both hands to the instep of your right foot. I want you to crawl all the way to the left. Turn your toes that way. It's a wide-legged fold. Just breathe. All right, your goal here in your wide-legged fold is that your legs stay straight. you're hinging from your hips. Maybe your hands don't reach the ground. That's fine. Maybe your hands are up at your hips. Great place for blocks if you have them. Beautiful. Just breathe. Good. Hold it. 2. Stay with me. All right, listen up. It's 1. Empty. We're gonna crawl it to the top. Same thing, step it back. We're just adding one pose at a time, okay? Step it back to your plank, your low plank. Back up to high. Whew. Downward dog. One big breath here. Slowly empty. All right, up to your toes. Bend your knees, step, walk, or hop. Flat back. Melt your chest. Rise. Stay in. Okay, arms come down. Sit low. We're moving to the left side. So left foot stays. Pick up your right, send it back, high lunge. And then right away, can you hinge forward? Find the easy twist. Right hand down, left arm up. Take a breath here. Stay and exhale. All right, hands to the instep. We're gonna crawl right. We're gonna take our wide-legged fold, okay? We're just adding one thing at a time. So this time we added the wide leg fold. Slow breath. Get empty. 2. All right, stay in. 1. Just like before, let's crawl it to the top, step it back to plank. If you're not flowing, you're holding your plank, big breath. As you exhale, it's the low push up. As you inhale, back up to high. Good, and then send it back, downward facing dog. Let's drop to our knees, nice and wide, find your child's pose. Okay, big breath here. Just stay empty. Option to hold it or come up 5 more. Okay, 5 more tricep push-ups with lower. Back up. Good, come forward. Go back. Yeah, you have 3. 2. Whew, just 1. Get low. All right, everyone's coming up to table and then back to downward dog. 1 breath here in your down dog. All right, I think this is gonna be our last flow, so stay with me. It's gonna be a little bit more challenging. Come up to your toes, bend your knees, step, walk, or hop. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Rise. Good, arms down. Sit low. Right foot will stay, left foot steps back. It's your high lunge. Right away, find your easy twist. Look over your right shoulder. And then right away, let's crawl it to the side. Find your wide-legged fold. Good. From here, lift halfway. And can you fold a little bit lower? It's a breath. Okay, we're adding on now. Stay here, exhale. We're gonna crawl it to the top. Listen up. It's left hand down, right arm up for side plank. Side plank on your left. Push into your left hand, stack your shoulder over your wrist. You're here for 2. Good, stay in. Now listen, because it's a little actually no, we'll do it like this. Take 1. Let's go, high plank. Hold it or low push up. Back up to high. Beautiful, downward dog. Take a breath at the back. I lied, that's our second last flow, okay? Stay with me, we're gonna come to our toes. We're gonna bend our knees, step, walk, hop forward. Halfway lift. Good, bow your chest. It's all the same that you did before, rise up. Beautiful, arms down. Sit low. Left foot stays, right foot steps, it's high lunge. Right away, we hinge, easy twist. Look up. Right away, hands to the inside. You're gonna crawl it out. You're gonna turn to your right and then hinge forward. On an inhale, can you lift halfway? On an exhale, can you fold a little bit deeper? Beautiful, one breath. And then let's crawl. We're gonna crawl it to the top. Our right hand is gonna land shoulder over wrist. Find your side plank. I know it's tricky, try. You're here for 3. Good, stay in. Your options in the side plank, if this is a lot, bring one foot in front, it'll make it easier. Even easier like this. Beautiful, one breath. And then come to your flow. It's a high plank. Hold your high plank or take the low push-up. Back up to high. Beautiful, downward dog. Knees drop. Let's get low, find your child. This is your last round of push-ups. Okay, you can hold. You can take 5 more, it's up to you. Come up. Low. Good, go back. 2. All right, just one. Go back. From child, we're all coming up to table. From table, it's downward dog. This is your last flow, I promise you. Okay, take a breath. Slowly empty. All right, to your toes. Bend your knees, step, walk, or hump. Flat back. Hold forward. Rise with me. Arms come down. Sit. Right foot stays, left foot steps, high lunge. Ooh, easy twist. To sit. Hands to the instep. We're gonna crawl to the left. Hold forward. Halfway lift. Good, fold deeper. Now crawl it to the top. It's left hand down, right arm up, find your side plank. This is 1. Good, and then right away, listen up. It's high plank. We're gonna take the right leg up and back. We're gonna come forward, knee to nose, pause. Good, take your right leg up and back. Shift forward, knee to nose. This is what we've been working our arms for all practice. Take your right leg up and back. Right knee, right elbow. I want you to stay, keep it high, or play with an arm balance, shifting forward. Make a shelf with your arms. Take your left leg for 3, for 2. Good, for 1, take your right leg up and back. And then step it right through. Once your right foot lands, I want you to bend your left knee. You're rising up all the way. Warrior 3. Good. Stay with me. Hips square, shoulders square. Find it. Good. We have 2. It's gonna be simple, okay? It's 1. And then simple, simple. Feet touch. You're sitting back into your chair, back where we started. One more little challenge for your arms. Option to stay here. Option 2, palms together. You twist right. Option 3, from your twist, take the arm balance. Okay, hands come down. All my fingers are turned to the right side. I'm making a shelf with my arms. I lean onto that shelf. That's probably where you'll land if you're just learning. Over time, legs straight. If you're still in the chair, twist. Chest is up, bum is low. Good, you have 2. Stay with me. Ooh, you have 1. All right, wherever you are, just fold over your legs. Separate your feet hip width. Peace fingers wrap around your big toes. I want you to pull up on your toes, let your chest fall. Okay, you are doing an awesome job, everybody. Watching you practice. This is our rest. Just have to do it all on the left side. Easy peasy. Maybe. Catch your breath, take water here. Yeah, whatever your body needs. Just breathe. Good. Stay in. 2. Just 1. All right, when you are ready, I want you to pull your hands out. Toe heel your feet back together. Stay with me. It's a halfway lift. We're gonna fold forward. Reach your arms up all the way, starting again. Good, arms come down. Sit low. Now left foot stays, right foot steps. It's your high lunge. Good, easy twist. Look up. Hand to the instep. Let's crawl it. Crawl it to the right, fold forward. Beautiful, halfway lift here. As you exhale, fold a little lower. Stay with me. Okay, we're gonna lift halfway. We're gonna start to crawl to the top. It's right hand down, step it to your side plank. Just 1 breath here. And then when you're ready, you're coming to a high plank. We're gonna take our left leg up and back. As you exhale, left knee to nose. Good, take it up and back. Left knee to nose, curl your spine, get small. Left leg up and back. Knee to left elbow, hold it or play with the arm balance. Okay, we're gonna try for 3. Good, it's 2. It's 1, take your left leg up and back. Now everyone stay with me. You're gonna step it to the top. You're gonna kick off your back leg a little and then come up to warrior 3 with control. Yeah, try to go in like slow motion here. Ooh, hip square, beautiful. Just like the beginning of class, roll your right hip down so it's in line with your left. Good, we have 3. Find stillness. 2. Hold it. Just 1. And then simple, feet together. Let's sit low. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, palms touch, we twist. Option 3, you're working the arm balance. Okay, if you're here and you're holding, I want you to keep your chest high, bum low. If you're going for the arm balance, all your fingers are gonna turn to the left. We're gonna start to make a ledge with our arms, bending your elbows, and then shifting onto those. Once you feel steady there, then you straighten your legs. Good, wherever you are, it's 2 more. Stay in. It's just 1. Alrighty, fold forward. Separate your feet hip width. Slide your hands underneath, find gorilla pose. Bend your knees. Let your head hang. You can shake yes, you can shake no. You can stay here in stillness. All right, pull your hands out and then make it really simple for yourself. I just want you to bring your bum all the way down to the mat. Okay, bum down. We're gonna sit on our bum. We're gonna bring Baddha Konasana, come to Baddha Konasana, feet together, knees apart. Take a moment to flutter. Good, just 2. Okay, you're gonna pick up your feet and take them like halfway up. So we've done this one a bunch, it's my favorite pose. You're making a nice equal diamond shape in the inside of your legs. All right, and then once you're there, your option 1 is to just bring your hands to your feet. Start to lean forward. It's a great stretch for your back, okay? Let your spine curl, shake from the side. Let your spine curl, you're just gonna hang here. If it feels good for you and if you have the flexibility, you're coming all the way down, letting your head rest on your feet. Just breathe here. Two. 1. Sit up slowly. Okay, so from here, what will we do? We're gonna open up our hips with deer pose. I'll give you a couple options. So I want you to keep your right leg forward, send your left leg behind. We're gonna bring our right hip over to the right side edge of our mat. Right knee is directly in front of that. And then your right shin is parallel with the top edge of your mat. So you're making an L shape with your right and an L shape with your left if you look behind. Good, option number 1, walk yourself to the right as far as you can go, find a twist. As you twist, nice long spine, lean into your right hip. As you twist, push your left knee down to the ground. All right, listen up, a couple options. First, I want us all to walk back to center. You're gonna frame your right foot with your hands. So one hand is at the top of my foot, one hand's at the bottom. Big breath here. As you exhale, just start to lower. Again, let your spine curl, let your head hang. There might be the option to just come all the way down and rest your head on your foot. Again, and then you're gonna start to sit up. You have 2 options now, okay? Option number 1, if you wanna stay in deer, one hand by your knee, one hand by your foot, shoulders are square with the front of your mat, facing forward. You'll fold the same way, okay? Option 2, if you practice it, it's half pigeon, okay? A little bit more of a hip opener. Bringing your right heel in, coming to center, hip square, and then you fold, okay? Both are great. To sit up. We're all going to lean into our right hip, swing left leg around. Okay, both legs out in front of you. Pull the flesh out from under your sits bones. Good, reach up. Just hinge forward. Let this be less about touching your toes, more about doing the opposite. So in all those poses, we're curling our spine. Here, can you just keep your spine long? Lead with your chest. You're probably not going to get very low. That's fine. 2. 1. Let's set up for the other side. So deer on your left. You're going to bend your left leg, send your right leg behind. Again, left hip is at the left side edge of your mat. Knee is in front of it, shin parallel with the top. make the same half square shape with your right leg. Good. Step one, let's crawl it to the left. Okay, push your right knee down, push your left hip down. Keep your spine long as you twist. Good, breathe. Okay, it's warm. Okay, come back towards center. First, let's turn to our foot. So chest turns to the ankle. One hand by the top of your foot, one hand by the bottom. Start to lower. You might not get all the way down. It might look like this. Maybe you get lower, maybe you rest on your foot. Okay, sit up. Now, option one, stay in the deer. One hand by your knee, one hand by your foot. Shoulders square to the front of your mat, and then you fold slowly. Option two is to straighten out your right leg behind you. Bring your heel close to your hip and take half pigeon instead. Slowly, you'll start to sit back up. Lean into your left hip. Swing both legs around. And we'll move into our inversion. So you're just going to hold on to the backs of your knees to the side. Lie back. Okay, my favorite is to just hang here in waterfall. Hips are down, legs are straight. If there's like a shoulder stand or a headstand or a forearm stand, something else you want to do to get upside down, take that. Your goal here, after all that curling in our spine, your goal is to land with a nice straight spine, okay? Shoulders, low back are touching your mat. Let your breath slow down here. I want you to take the next minute to decide on your own when you'll move into your final Shavasana. Okay, you can hold this for another minute with me. If you want a longer Shavasana, then get down. I want you to honor the transition here, the bending of our knees, letting our feet dangle on the way down. Feel the blood rush back into your feet, and don't drop them until you're back to normal. Once you do land in Shavasana, it's stillness in 3 ways, okay? We're looking for stillness in our physical body. That's the obvious. The stillness in your breath, it's no longer Ujjayi breath. You're just breathing naturally. And stillness in your mind, not to say that you're not thinking. Thinking happens naturally, but choosing not to engage with thoughts as they come in. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Reach your arms overhead, take a full body stretch. And roll into the fetal position on one side. And with your eyes closed, you'll come to a seat at the top of your mat. Palms together at your heart center. Take a big breath in. Open your mouth and sigh. Do it again, fill up. Once more. Thumbs together at your heart center. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you so much.